We are joined now by another American who is on the scene, Inga Romanoff. She is in Nice this morning. Inga, thank you for joining us. I know you were on that promenade when this all broke out. Tell us what happened.
Thank you for having me. I was right on the promenade, on the side where the truck was actually going through the crowd at the moment when it was happening.
And how far away were you when it started to come through the crowd? What kind of notice did you have? What kind of alert?
It happened very quickly. It was literally split seconds. We just heard the gunshots, the first gunshots, and I started running. I looked back and I saw the truck going through the people right in the place where I was standing. Just seconds.
So it was coming right towards you. About how fast was it going?
He was actually accelerating, I think, or at least it seemed that way. He was definitely going over 60 miles an hour. It seemed very fast.
And you actually had to jump out of the way?
I don't think people had any time to jump out of the way. It was a very large crowd. It was right after the fireworks. Everybody was still there, and there was not enough space to even give each other way to run out of the way from the truck. I think some people probably could do that if they were on the fringe, but I don't think anyone had much time to run away. If you were further down on the promenade where I was, maybe because we heard the gunshots, so we had a little bit more notice, but the people that were in the beginning of the promenade had no chance.
So at the beginning of the promenade, you're just talking about an avenue where people are 10, 20 across, completely packed in?
You broke up for a second. Would you mind repeating?
I was just saying that the scene on the promenade, especially there at the beginning, this is 10, 20 people across, very densely packed. They had no chance, no way to get out of the way?
Actually, I cannot hear you right now, not at this moment.
I'm going to try one more time, Inga. Let me try.
The question.
The question is, how densely packed were these people at the top of the promenade?
You were asking me how many people were around me?
Yes, just try to describe the scene.
Let me tell you, within split seconds of hearing the gunshots, I started running, and the entire place seemed like a complete chaos. People were running in different directions. There were people all the way around me. There were so many of us that I'll tell you, I'm running, and there was a lady right next to me. She probably stumbled and fell on the ground, and nobody was even helping her. People just kept running. People kept running over her, and I was trying to pick her up so she could also run. It was complete chaos all the way around, and I don't think people knew in which direction to run. It was not quite clear where it was safe. I think not, maybe everyone saw the truck, I don't know, but it was a little bit disorienting.
I can only imagine how disorienting it was. How did you finally know you were safe? Where did you end up?
I can't. I think, first of all, when I was on the other side of the road, as soon as I heard the gunshots, I ran across, so away from the crowd. I felt safer, but I was still looking around trying to understand where the gunshots came from, because I saw the truck pass by, but I wasn't sure that the attack was over. To me, it was immediately apparent that it was an attack. It wasn't some sort of an accident. And I actually stayed right next to the scene. I was in a hotel where I could see the entire scene from, and I just ran to the hotel. As soon as I was in the hotel, I felt safe.
We're glad you're safe this morning. Inga, thank you for sharing your story with us.